Farm to School isn't something new. It's been around for quite some time. USDA passed a local farm to school grant program over the summer and last year, and we were awarded funds through that program, and so that really kick-started the district's efforts of Farm to School.
We're loading these spare ribs, filling up the smoker in the second round today.
Talking to farmers really and just learning how that even works, I decided at that point I wanted to focus on meats. Meet with the farmers, establish what their need is, what their production is, how we can work together and also meet our need.
We currently sell beef to a lot of schools. It's really starting to shed a light on the difference in farm fresh products. It's just a sense of satisfaction that you're doing something good. I can't tell you how many times that I've been at a school or I've been out at a restaurant and a little kid that goes to school somewhere where we sell beef to, and their parent will say, "Hey, there's Mr. Warman. He's the guy that supplies them hamburger patties to your school." And that little 6 or 7-year-old kid looks at you and tells you how good those hamburgers are, and it's the best hamburger he's ever had. And when you have a little kid says that to you that doesn't know you from Adam, it gives you a huge sense of accomplishment and pride.
With that grant, we were allowed to spend money on equipment. I really wanted all of that money to go straight into the farmers. So as we were thinking about the district's future involvement in the Farm to School program, I decided to make an investment on our behalf, and that's when we decided to buy and purchase a commercial grade smoker. The amount of meats that we need to smoke, even for just, secondary, you saw the amount. We have to start prepping and working on these things a week in advance. We took the ribs out on Friday to have them start thawing, that process, because they need to be completely thawed before we start that prepping and seasoning process. That was Monday. We cooked on Tuesday and prepped more, and then had to run 3 separate cooking batches of ribs on the smoker. You'll probably hear them too. They're like, "Whoa, this is what we're having today," and it was a team effort for sure. Super, super grateful for my nutrition coordinator, Mr. Clements, our warehouse manager, Mr. Adams. These are the people that make this department run. They're the ones that are, boots on the ground doing the work every day. So I'm appreciative of just all the teamwork that we have here. Sometimes a lot of our students go home and that's the last meal. Our lunch meal is the last meal that they're going to eat until they get here to breakfast tomorrow. And so seeing their comments, seeing their smiling faces is super rewarding. Of course, we're going to continue our efforts with the meats. That was our district investment of spending money on the smoker, so that's not going to change. But one thing that we really want to do moving forward is incorporate some more fresh produce, whether that be fruits, vegetables, working with the farmers on that aspect, because there's only certain times of year where fresh produce is being harvested, and that's mostly during the summer, and that's when we're out of school. So finding the common ground and middle ground with produce and quantity as well. Put foods in bellies of students so that they can learn the best of their ability and become their full potential of a person.